Welcome to episode number 20 of the Striker Saints Relocation Franchise Series. And today, I'm playing the Striker Saints Relocation Franchise Series. I know I said in the last video on this channel, which if you haven't seen that yet, there'll be a link to that video in the description below. I said the next video on this channel, which will be next episode on my Texas Rangers March October series. Well, I said that because for some reason I thought I haven't filmed an episode of that series in like. Well, I just 2 episodes ago was like the weekend before my birthday, but I thought that was the last episode. But that wasn't the case. I filmed on like 2 weeks ago. It was day 1 of the LCS against the Twins, so that's why. So then I realized that, and I was like, I'm not gonna film another episode. Although I did say I was on a film one, but that was because I thought the last episode was like the weekend before my birthday, which is like what, the last weekend, which was the last weekend of April. Well, that wasn't a case. I just forgot I filmed an episode like 2 weeks ago. So I forgot I filmed an episode 2 weeks ago. That's why next episode I directed. That's why this video is next episode I directed since the Relocation Franchise series, and not the next episode of my Texas Rangers March October series. So yeah, next episode of that series of my Texas Rangers March October, or the next episode of my Texas Rangers March October series. I'm not sure when it's gonna be. It'll be after I come back from Minnesota. I don't Minnesota June 30th and come back July 10th. So next episode of that series will be after I come back, and hopefully it'll be before I go to Montana, which I done to Montana on July 31st. So I'm home exactly 3 weeks. I come back from Minnesota July 10th. We leave exactly 3 weeks later on July 31st, and then we come back from Montana on like August 18th or 19th or something. So I'm excited for that trip. I'm excited for Minnesota. There'll also be a vlog on my Vinny J channel. If you don't know what that channel is, it'll be an honest John Type Burn Corner. There should be an episode at the beginning of the video, along with the last episode of this series, which is opening in 2021. So yeah, I just remembered something. Did I? But yeah, for my so there'll probably just be one vlog for when I go to Minnesota on my Vinny J channel, which that's the one I vlogged in, you know. I'm just checking something to it. Okay, for some reason I thought the last episode of the series was open. I thought the title was open in 2020, but it was open in 2021. I thought for some reason I put open in 2020, but it was open in 2021. With the Orioles, we won 2-1. Sorry about any spoilers, but you know, I mean, you still don't watch it. It's right up here. Should be on time to pause at the beginning of the video. Along with up there will be the last episode of the series and my Vinny J channel, which is my other channel, my channel that I vlog on. So there'll probably just one vlog, maybe 2. I'm thinking maybe 2 when I go to Minnesota because I'm there for 11 days. So definitely one vlog, maybe 2. And then when I go to Montana, there'll be vlogs of like, because we're on the Four Corners, Monument Valley, Arches, Yellowstone, Dinosaur National Park, and then obviously we're on the Lodge for a week or something like that. And then after that, we're on the Mount Rushmore, Custer Battlefield, and some other battlefield out there. So there'll probably be like, I would say like, Four Corners will be one, assuming it's open. Right now, they're trying to do it at 50% capacity because of COVID, because it's on an Indian reservation. But there's probably the Monument Valley. It's great sunsets there, or sunrises and sunsets, I guess. But sunrises will be cool. But the sun comes up at like 5 a.m. because it's obviously so flat. So that'll probably be like the sunrise. I would say that'll be like a minute video. That'll just be a video, not a vlog. Because I mean, if I just have like a minute or 2 video, or a video that's at a minute or 2 of the sunrise at Monument Valley, that could draw a lot of viewers. And if that's the case, which I'm probably going to do that'll be a video, not a vlog. And then that'll probably be like Four Corners, assuming it's open, will be a vlog. And then everything else from aside from the sunrise at Monument Valley will be a vlog. The Arches will be a vlog. Probably Dinosaur. So basically everything we do like will be a separate vlog. So like the Arches will be a separate vlog, Monument Valley will be a separate vlog. So probably the video. Obviously, there'll be the video of the sunrise. Sunrise is like just a video, not a vlog. There'll be Four Corners, assuming it's open, as a vlog, and then Dinosaur. So basically, everything will be a separate vlog, like Four Corners, Monument Valley, Arches, Dinosaur National Park, Yellowstone National Park, and then of our stay at the lodge, where there's like tennis courts, basketball courts, volleyball courts. There's fly fishing, there's whitewater rafting, dolphin, a lot of stuff. That'll be a separate vlog. Mount Rushmore is a separate vlog, and then probably the that trusted battlefield, and then that other battlefield that'll probably be one vlog. But basically everything will be a separate vlog. But I just gotta play it by year. But obviously it's about a month until we leave. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But for Minnesota, I'm thinking there'll definitely be a vlog. It'll be a 1 vlog or 2 vlogs, but I'm thinking maybe 2 because I'm there for 11 days, June 30th to July 10th. So I'm thinking maybe 2 vlogs. Not exactly sure. There'll be definitely 1 vlog, but I'm thinking maybe 2 because I don't really want a super long vlog. I'd rather split it into 2 vlogs. I'd rather have 2 like 20-minute vlogs maybe, or 15-minute vlogs, or 2 20-minute. Let's just say 2 20-minute vlogs instead of 1 40-minute vlog. I'd rather have that. I'd rather have 2 medium-length vlogs and 1 long vlog. So yeah, enough with that. Sorry about the random for 6 minutes, but I just want to tell you that because I just in case you watch a Vinny J channel, but like I said, if you don't, it's pretty nice. Trying to type around the corner, check it out, subscribe. Also subscribe down below to this channel as well. And before we get into the game, our budget, let's just $1.05 million a week. I made 1 bid change, so we're transactions completed. Bid 1. Let's go Snates trades. I know the lighting might be bad. I know the light above me and above the TV are burned out. I don't have any balls, but I'm just gonna read it to you. I doubt you didn't. But either way, I did a trade. I got drumroll Lucas Giolito from the White Sox and Aaron Bummer for Blake Snell and Oliver Drake. I'm like, why would you trade Blake Snell? Well, 1, I know in real life, obviously the Rays did trade Blake Snell to the Padres. It's not because they traded him in real life. By the way, this is MLB Show 20 because you can't pour over franchises to MLB Show 20, MLB Show 21. So this is MLB Show 20. So I got Lucas Giolito and Aaron Bummer from the White Sox for Blake Snell and Oliver Drake. And you're wondering why? Well, if you look at Blake Snell's stats, they weren't not good. And by the way, we're about to play the Blue Jays. Here it is. I was at 1. So there is Blake Snell. 6.99 ERA, so basically 7 ERA and a 2 WHIP. I don't want that. And either way, look at the contract: 9.3, 10.7, 12 million. But if you had Lucas Giolito, he's 2-0 with a 3.23 ERA, 1.18 WHIP, $6.3 million this year. Arbitration eligible. That's 2 years, and then he's a free agent. So I mean, it's pretty good. And then also. And Oliver Drake, he was 34, and I really wanted Aaron Bummer. I mean, he's an 84, beat potential, 1.29 whip or 1.29 ERA, 0.57 whip. It is felt best. And I mean, good at we're ranked 2nd in baseball, 12th in contact, 2nd in power, 2nd in pitching, 7th in defense, and 20th in speed. Not sure and that's just 1st in pitching. That's the Yankees. Standings. We're 19-8. Yankees are 22-6. We're 2 games behind the Yankees for 1st place in the AL East. Red Sox are also 4-24. They're ranked 7th in baseball and 3rd in pitching. And they're 4-24, and they lost 10 straight too. We are 19-8, and we have won 2 straight. The Yankees are 22-6. They've won 5 straight. The Yankees lead the East, AL East. Indians lead the AL Central. A's lead the AL West. And the Snakes and the Twins are right now the 2 AL wildcard are in the 2 AL wildcard spots. The Nationals lead the NL East they lead the Braves by a game. The Cubs lead the NL Central. The Dodgers lead the NL West per usual, and the Braves and the Padres are right now in the 2 NL wildcard spots. Now we're about to play the Blue Jays here on Sunday, April 25th. 2021. It's Kenta Maeda, which I got via trade along with some other Twins players, like Trevor May, which now no longer has a Twin, but he used to be in like 2 years ago. Miguel Sano, all that good stuff. So, third game of the series, but we already won the series because 3-game series. We won the first game 6-5, second game 6-1. It's Kenta Maeda for the Snakes, Hyunjin Ryu for the Blue Jays. We're 19-8. They're 13-13. We're in 2nd place in the AL East. They're in 3rd place. We're 2.5 games back to 1st place. They're 8 games back to 1st place. Let's hit the dub. And if you look right here, we have a 3-game series against Boston, and that's episode of this series. I think it will be right here. Oh no, I don't know. I said Boston. Boston is the team that's in. For some reason, I thought Boston was in first place. The Yankees are in first place. Sorry about that. But that's episode of this series. Will be this 3rd game of this 3-game series against the Yankees in New York. It will be the last game of the series, regardless of if it's a rubber match or not, because it might not be. It's not going to be if someone won the first 2 games. Like here, it's not the rubber match because we already won the series. But this episode of the series will be the 3rd and final game of the 3-game series against the Yankees in New York. Because I mean, they're in first place. For some reason, I thought Boston was, but Boston, I mean, they're not. They're 4-24 and dead last in the division, and I believe they have the worst record in the league. I mean, 4-24 is not like horrendous. Let's get. I didn't want to do that. Organization name, so it's less games here. We have 107 Eastern. Toronto, I believe, is in Pacific time. Not that much sure, but play full game. Boat controllers per usual. Snakes. I wish our logo would pop up here, but it doesn't. The Snakes are the gold controller, and the Blue Jays are the blue controller. Away uniforms for us, we can't choose, and then I'm not sure that is for the Blue Jays, but alternate uniforms for the Blue Jays, the red ones. Rogers Center holds 49,282, opened in 1989. President Shimo broadcast theme style. The show team quick counts on or chat the roofs closed. That was a default. Change it. Cloud cover, clear skies, which doesn't really matter if the roof's closed. Matt Shoemaker. That's a twin right now, but this Roy's still on the team. Fortunately, I could pitch Giolito. Did I pitch Giolito? Well, I don't pitch. I'm just not screwing anything up. So yeah, righty versus lefty, 86 versus 82, and Maeda is the righty, so he's overall better. So they do have Vlad, remember, but also we have. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do the lineups off camera. Sorry, it's about 12 minutes and the game hasn't started yet. Sorry about that. But I don't know by Twitch. You could skip it. But I don't do the lineups off camera right now. So I've done the lineup. I've done some changes. I have Sano as a DH. I have Renfroe was originally always in right. I have Meadows in left because I took out Rosario. Their energy's low. G-Man Choi's energy's pretty good. Sano's energy's low, but he's a DH, so he'll just be hidden. Brandon Lau's energy and G-Man Choi's energy is low, but I can't really do anything. It's a little higher than Sano's, and like I said, Sano is just to be hidden because he's the DH. And then I put Red Jones at shortstop to replace his original DH was, I think, Mitch Haniger. I took him out. I also Marwin and Johnson put Red Jones at shortstop. And then obviously I put Sano as a DH. So a lot of changes here, but it's Lau, Sano, Renfroe, Choi, Meadows, Jones, Smith, Astudillo is playing third base, and Zanino. And then the other side is not stay the same. Yeah, let's get into it. On the play opponent's first game, Matt Vesher did not turn out. Here we go. Oh wow. We actually should take out Sano maybe. Sano is in need of a day off. You should consider sending today and doing some. Yeah, maybe I should do that. So who would I put as a DH though? That's the thing. Let's just put Haniger, who is the original DH. Just let's bat him 5th, and now Meadows is batting 2nd. Now let's into it. Oh, this is the other team. Oh, I don't care. That's not stupid because I mean. They can figure it out. That was the Blue Jays, not even the Snakes anyways. But then for the sweep, get your broom. We are live and on the air for another edition of baseball here in the show as we have a matchup for you this afternoon between the Dry Creek Snakes and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball on the show comes your way next. Hyun-Jin Ryu 5 starts, 2 2s, and 21, 2-1 record, 4.40 ERA, 30 2/3 innings pitched, 38 hits, 1.34 WHIP, 3 walks, and 19 strikeouts. And here's Brandon Lau. It's a changeup, 14 fastball, cutter, 2-seam fastball, and a curveball for Ryu Rondachor. And we're on your way from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Ground ball to the only time left at an infield throw to first by Vlad is in time. 1 down, way off the ball game. And here's our lineup for the Dry Creek Snakes. Brandon Lau, Austin Meadows, Hunter Renfro, G-Man Joy, Mitch Hanner to the DH, Greg Jones, Mallet Smith, Williams Estudillo, and Mike Zanino. 3-2 down. Hit hard and past the dive in. Second baseman goes all the way to the wall. Meadows is digging for a double or digging for second. He's in there with a 1-out double. That was hit hard. And was out of the reach of the diving second baseman. Doubles leaders for the Snakes. Meadows leads Gonzalez and Jones by 1. Lau and Choi by 2. Rosario by 3. And Zanino by 4. And now it's Renfro. That's perfect. Ground ball almost hit the runner retreating at the center base. Throw to first by, I believe, Bo Bichette is in time, 2 down. I believe that's Bo Bichette. And now it's G-Man Choi, who's batting 224 here this season. Fly ball, center field, under it, the center fielder. And the inning is over. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a run up for the Snakes. Blue Jays trying to bat no score during the show. And Maeda, 5 starts, 2 2s, and 21, 4-run record, so he got a decision in every start so far this season. 1.10 ERA, 32 2/3 innings pitched, 14 hits, 0.61 WHIP, 6 walks, and 37 strikeouts. So pretty good edge, doing pretty well. I mean, pretty well. 14 fastball, slider, social change, and a curveball for Maeda. She got via trade from the Twins last year, along with Miguel Sano is not playing, and Astudillo, I believe. And Trevor May and Taylor Rogers. And then I stopped today. I sent him yesterday in this game. They got Lucas Giolito and Aaron Boner for the White Sox for Blake Snell and Oliver Draper. Change up, swung and missed. Swung and missed strike. First strikeout of the name for Maeda. 1 down. And here's Vlad. So I'm used to playing first base in my postseason, but here he's third base. Ground ball, right side. Lau is under it, or fields it, not under it, but throw it to Choi, 2 down. I don't know if I said under it. And here's the starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. Ben Ruda, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Avis C. Acuado, Teixeira Hernandez, Randall Gritchett, Jason Castro, Travis Shaw, and Kevin Biggio. Well, change up, tentatively circle change, really. Ground ball up the middle, hit the mound, goes up the middle for a base hit. As that's the first hit of the name for the Jays. Runner first 2 outs. As that was who was that? Bo Bichette. Now it's the DH. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Another runner is gonna stop at center base. 2 on, 2 out for the Jays in the first. So yeah, it's 14 fastball, slider, circle change, and a curveball. So when I said change up for that first strikeout, it's really was a circle change. Here's Hernandez, 2 on, 2 out, first inning. Oh, tapper, he got jammed. Throw to first by Maeda, and the inning's over, and the Blue Jays leave a pair of runners. We're through 1 here in Toronto. The score is 0-0. And here's Mitch Hanner to the DH. Line drive foul. Fly ball, it's hit well, left center, but it's running the glove, I believe, of Ruda, 1 down. Yes, it's a Saints to win this game, though. Complete the sweep here on the road, and here's the Blue Jays defense. Teixeira Hernandez, Ben Ruda, and Randall Gritchett in the outfield. Travis Shaw, Kevin Biggio, Bo Bichette, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the infield. And Jason Castro behind the plate. .994 fielding percentage leads the AL in that category for the Blue Jays. And obviously, Hyun-Jin Ryu is on the mound. Pretty good. Here's Jones, who's the 2020 World Series MVP. Line drive. Will it get down? It's a long run, but Ruda traps it down, 2 down. I didn't even know And then right there it said that Jones is the 2020 World Series MVP. We did win the World Series last year. Beat the Dodgers in 6 games. Here's Mallet Smith. Ground ball. Oh, what a play by Rio. Or, because that saved a hit probably. Because if it got fast, then Smith is beating that out. 1-2 the Rio the Snakes. Middle of 2. The score is still 0-0. Here's Randall Grichett. 6-7-8 due up for the Jays in the second. Fly ball. It's hit well, but he just got under it. Smith's under it. And there's one down. Speaking of the Twins, I believe they're playing right now. Yeah, they started about 10 minutes ago. And here's the Snakes defense. Austin Meadows, Mallet Smith, and Hunter Renfroe in the outfield. G-Man Choi, Brandon Lounge, Red Jones, and Willing Destadillo in the infield. And Mike Zunino be on the play. 992 field percentage for the Snakes. Third in the AL. And obviously, Tantameda is on the mound. Here's Jason Castro. Castro grounds on right to Astudillo. Throw to first by the Turtles in time. 2 down. There's Shaw. He's batting 202. 7 home runs on the year. 21st pitch. 2-1 count. Ground ball where no one was. They didn't shift. That will go all the way. Well, it'll be cut off before the warning track. But by the time Meadows fields it and throws it in, it's a double for Shaw. 2-out double for Shaw. In scoring position, 2 outs. Here is the top of the order, number 9 batter, Biggio. Popped up. Going back is the Turtle, and foul ground, almost hit the umpire, and he trusts it down. The Turtle runs it down, the inning's over as he makes the catch and foul ground. And the 2, the score is still 0-0. And now it is the Turtle. Williams Astudillo has been 200 on the year. Astudillo lines one, or really flies one, right center, under is Ruda, 1 down here in the third. Saints have 1 hit, that was it so far. Now it's Zunino. It was, I believe, Austin Meadows double, and Zunino, 370 average, is first on the Snakes. He's really hot right now. Ground ball back to Ryu, almost hit him in the face. Throw to Shaw, 2 down. Now top the order is Lau. We'll let off the game with a ground out. 30th pitch coming. Ground ball right to the Bochette to the right of second. And low throw up hit by Travis Shaw. 1-2-3 over the Snakes. Middle of 3. The score is still 0-0 here in the show. 1-2-3 up for the Jays in the third. Ruda, and then Vlad, and then I'm not sure who's batting third. 30th pitch. Little tapper. Backhanded by Astudillo. Throw to Choi. 1 down. There's Vlad, who 0 for 1 on the ground out in the first. 2-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. Flat down by Lau. Vlad on his 37 speed. Throw to Choi. 2 down. There's Bochette, who had that single in the first. Popped up. Infield, in the infield. Choi's under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 of the Jays. We head to the fourth here in Toronto with a score still 0-0. Here we go. Top 4, Meadows, who's the only hit so far for the Saints, is a double in the first inning. At the ground ball to the only down on the left side of the infield. Throw to first by Vladimir Guerrero. Jr. pulls him off the bat. And they're on slap flat with an E5. And Meadows is on for second time today. Here is Hunter Renfroe. Runner at first, nobody out. Renfroe grounds one. That's a base hit. So an E5, then a single. 2 on, nobody out for the Snakes in the fourth. Now it's G-Man showing 2 on, nobody out. Choi grounds one, base hit! And they're going to hold the runner at third because there's nobody out. Good throw by the left fielder Hernandez. Bases loaded, nobody out. E5, then 2 singles. And now the bases are loaded for Mitch Haniger. That's a line drive caught by the second baseman. 1 down. He laced it, and now it's Jones with the bases loaded with 1 out now. Ground ball. That could be 2, and that is a double play. Then at the 94 speed Jones, and the Snakes do not score. Double, base load, nobody out. L4, and then a 4-3 double play. No score after 3.5. And here's Tito. Oh, cleanup man for the Blue Jays. DH for the Blue Jays. So he didn't miss anything. That's the last flip ended. Here we go. Bottom 4, still no score. Popped up. The shift was on though, so Joey had to run hard, and he missed the over-the-shoulder catch and down the right field line, 1 down. That was the top pitch speed to Barrison, but I hit it away before you could see it. I saw it right when I was hitting that. That's fine. Here's Hernandez. Foul ball. I realize that my 8 is pitching for the Twins like today, right now. Hit hard as he hit the slider through the shift. 1 out single for Tista Hernandez. Here's Gritchett. Popped up, but he got jammed on that forcing fastball on the inside corner. Zanino makes the catch and foul. Ground 2 down. Now it's Castro. Runner first 2 outs. Ground ball, shortstop. Throw center for the fourth, and the inning's over. And the 4, the score is still a Saints 0 and the Blue Jays 0. And here's Mallet Smith. Line drive, base hit for Smith. Leadoff man on for the Saints in the 5th. Trying to get something going. Now it's a turtle, that's the deal. There goes Smith. It's a ball, no, it's a strike, but Smith is, no, it's a called strike 3. It's a called strike 3, so it's a strikeout Linden for Astudillo. First strikeout Linden for Ryu. But it's not a strikeout thrown out double play. Runner sent it 1 out for Zanino. Full count. Zanino grounds 1, almost hit the runner. Throw to first on Bichette, 2 down. The runner at center stays where he is. Almost did it, the runner. And now it's Lau. Lau lines 1. That'll get down. It'll split the down. Smith will score. 1-0 Saints. And Lau coasting the ascending base with the 2-out RBI double. 1-0 Saints in the 5th. 6th double of the year. It's an RBI double. 1-0 Saints in the top of the 5th. And here's Meadows. Meadows lines from a right to Hernandez. In and over. But the Saints do take a 1-0 lead into this RBI double by Brandon Lau. We're halfway home here in Toronto. The score is down to Saints 1 and the Blue Jays 0. Back here in Toronto, it's down the field and check in with Tom. You want me?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitcher to throw more strikes.
Speaking of the Twins game, right now they're in a rain delay. It's supposed to start at 1:10. It's 1:28 right now, but they're in a delay. 1 down. Popped up, or really fly ball under his Mallet Smith in right center. They had to shift on, and there's 1 down here in the 5th. I was gonna show like the team ERA leaders or something, but I hit it away too quick. Well, it's gonna probably show something. 2-1 count. Foul ball, 2-2. Ground ball, pass my head, but right to Jones at the right of second. 2 down. Here's Rudo for 2. Flat on dead at the end continues. 58th pitch coming from Maeda. Popped up. Going back is a turtle. And the inning's over. Right at the 6th, with the Saints still up 1. There's Renfroe. Ground ball over Rio, but right to the center baseman, behind second. 1 down, right into the shift. Now it's Choyo Stindl in the fourth. 3-2 down. Ground ball to Vlad, the only guy left at the infield. Throw to Shaw, 2 down. Now it's Hanader. Over to the name, 1 for 6 of the double in the series. A line drive, base hit for Hanader. And save at first base. Now it's Jones, who had a double play earlier. Fly ball center field. And the inning is over. You know, since the score is still 1-0 Saints. Now it's Vlad. Full count. Foul ball. Ground ball, shortstop. Whipped over to first by Jones, 1 down. Now it's Bobichaux Stindl in the first inning. Ground ball, pass mine out the middle for a base hit. Now 2 for 3 as he represents the tying run with 1 out here in the sixth. There's the DH, foul ball, 2-2. 2-2 count. Another foul ball on a circle change. 2-2 count. So, almost the battle here. 72nd pitch of the game. Ground ball, hit Maeda! Let's say he dispatch up. But not Obia. Infield Stindl, 2 on 1 out for the Jays in the sixth. He's on 1 knee now. As Danilo comes out along with the Saints manager Tevin Cash. Not that he's okay, but he was hit hard. Here's Hernandez, 2 on 1 out in the sixth for the Jays. Fly ball. It's hit well, but it will die. And he's tagged. Throw is cut off. Then thrown to third by Jones. Safe. Well, if you threw it all the way to third, it should have been a bad throw. So, runner center, tabs up, and goes to third. Here's Richard, tying on 90 feet away. They're starting to warm up Aaron Bummer, who they acquired yesterday via trade from the White Sox in the Saints bullpen. Hit hard! Perfect! Base it up the middle. Tying will score, and we're tied at 1 in the sixth. 1-1. 2 on, 2 out for the Jays in the sixth inning. RBS in over Render Dritchett. And we're tied at 1, and here's Castro. That's perfect. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Popped up. Infield, under is Jones, and he's a tears in, the inning's over. Blue Jays do get 1, but they leave 2. We have the 7th with the score now. The Saints 1 and the Blue Jays 1. Pitching the bat through the inning, tied at 1. Here's Mal Smith, who's 1 for 2 with a single, a stolen base, and a run scored. Ground ball, shortstop. Gotta hurry, at 86 speed, 1 down. Now it's Astudillo, who struck out last time looking. 1-2 down. Ground ball, that's a base hit for the Turtle. 8-speed Turtle will lumber his way to first base. Runner at first, 1 out. Larcher, 2 dot. With a single, now it is Mike Zunino. Zunino lines one! Will it get over the right fielder's head? And it will! Zunino's running! But he will be held at third because he only has 8 speed. It's a double, and there's only 1 out, too. It's a double for Zunino. His 4th of the day, or 4th of the year. 2 runs in and third, 1 out for Brandon Lau. Drove in the Saints' only run so far. 3-2 count. Here we go. Hit high, deep, center field. The ball is gone. Brandon Lau, 3-run jack, and it's 4-1 Saints in the 7th as he tees off of Ryu, and he has driven in all 4 runs for the Saints so far. He has driven in all 4 runs for the Saints so far. 410 feet, 101.9 miles per hour off the bat. his 7th home run of the year. This one's a 3-run home run that gives the Saints a 4-run lead here in the top of the 7th. Number 7, 7th home run of the year for seventh home run of the year for Brandon Lau. 409 feet, but either way, 101.9 miles per hour off the bat. Here is Meadows, and our starting warm-up, Jordan Ramiro in the Jays pen. Ground ball to Vlad, and it's out of his reach. So it was what? First guy not out, and then a single, double, home run, and the Rio might be done. That's how he is. Here's on the new pitcher. 10 appearances this season, 1-1 record, 1.59 ERA, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, through 11 1/3. Here's Renfroe. Lines on, should be a double play, and Ramiro comes in and gets the double play, just pitched by Shaw. But the Saints do take the lead. Thanks to his 3-run home run. This is 3-run home run by Brandon Lau, 7th of the year, to straightaway center field. Middle of 7, the score is now the Saints 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom 7. Here's Shaw. Travis Shaw, now Brennan Arrow lefty, Aaron Bummer. First appearance as a Snake. They got Bummer via trade from the White Sox yesterday in this game. Oh, pop-up! Going over to his left is Zanino, and Batman makes the catch of the shift on, so yeah, they go out and did it. As Sean retires, he fouls out to the catcher. Here's Biggio, 0 for 2 in the game, 1 for 8 in the series. Little tap, or another jam shot. No one will get there, but it will tail foul. Ground ball, the only on left in the infield. Thrown to first by Williams as Cedillo, 2 down. Technically score the go-ahead run. And now it's the top of the order. So I've been ready to order at least one more time. Ground ball in the hole. Thrown to first by Jones. It's in time, and the inning's over. We're the 8th with the Snakes up 3. And now it's G-Man Shoei is 1 for 3 in the game with the single. Line drive coming in is the center fielder Ruda, and he's got it. Like to his own right center field, 1 down. Starting comparisons. Sits innings for both pit. Well, Ruda sits in the third. Maeda sits innings. Both had a strikeout. Hits 10-7 in favor of Rio. Earned runs 4 for Rio, 1 for Maeda. Maeda's in line for the win right now. Rio's in line for the loss. Here's Haniger's 1 for 3. Ground ball back to the pitcher Ramiro. 2 down. Now I believe it is Greg Jones. Here's Greg Jones. Line drive, and that will get down. Jones is his first hit of the game, and is now 2 away here in the 8th. And he has speed too. Here's Smith. He has speed too. Line drive. That'll get down. And going first to third is Jones, and getting the second is Smith with a double. And the Snakes are knocking on the door again. So here's a single, then a double. And now here's a Turner with a chance to extend their lead. Astudillo, ground ball, base hit for Astudillo. 2 runs will score. The Turtle comes through, and the Snakes lead by 5. As it was out of the reach of Bo Bichette at shortstop. 2 runs in for the Turtle. 6-1 Snakes here in the 8th. Here's Zanino. Zanino lines one right to Vlad and then over. For the Saints 2-2, this is 2-run single by Williams Astudillo. The score is now the Saints 6 and the Blue Jays 1. 6 runs to work with for the Blue Jays, down by 5 now, and it's Aaron Bummer. Ground ball. Apparently finding a hidden streak, but looks like it's over now. Well, once it didn't matter bad, but he's 0 for 4, 1 down here in the 8th. Here's Bo Bichette. Ground ball, Choi. And there's quickly 2 down here in the 8th. 4 more outs worked with, down by 5. Bummer has got quick outs here. Oh, Tapper. Throw to first by Bummer, and it's a quick 1-2-3 for Aaron Bummer. We headed the 9th. Well, the Saints up 5. And now it's Lau. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI double and a 3-run home run. And so he's driven 4 out of the 6 runs for the Saints. Ground ball. That's a he's a slide, but not passing. He's a triple away from the cycle, but he won't do another at bat probably. Here's Meadows. Meadows lines one, almost hit the umpire. 2-1, nobody out for the Snakes in the 9th inning. And here comes Anthony Bass. Runs a miss, unresponsible for the previous pitcher. Here's Renfroe. Ground ball fair. That'll score a run. And going to third is a runner out at first. Runner at second will score. And the runner at third, or runner at second will score. Runner at first goes over to third. It's an RBI signal for Renfroe. Saints lead by 6. And it's trying to blow it open. That's a pop-up! On the infield, runs in the corners with nobody out. Under it is Biggio. 1 down, and the runner stay put. So, unfortunately, that was definitely not what you did want, but here's Hanader. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ground ball to be 2. It's hard to turn him. Send it 1. First double play, and the inning's over. The Saints do get 1, and they lead by 6 as we head to the last out of 9. Here we go. 6 to tie, 7 to win. Bummer will stay in the game. He already has pitched 2 innings. Little Tapper, fielded by Choi. Under and flips it to Bummer, covering 1 down. As 7 up, 7 down for Bummer, and he is, I think, 2 outs away from a 9-out save. Popped up foul. Ground ball foul. Another foul ball. Line drive, base hit, almost at the umpire again. The single, but they still need a lot more of those to try to tie the game, as they're still down by half a dozen runs. Here's Castro, double play ends it. Ground ball, this should be 2. 6, 4, 3, double play, and the Saints win at 7-1 and have swept the Blue Jays here on the road as they win the series finale 7-1. Great performance. The 9-out save for Bummer in his first appearance as a Snake, as they got him via trade from the White Sox yesterday in this game. First appearance as a Snake, he did the 9-out save, which is 3 full innings. Miami gets the win. He moves to 5-1. Ryu gets the loss. He falls to 2-2, I think. Yeah, Bummer gets a 3-inning save, 7th of the year. Maneda's 5-1, Ryu's 2-2, and Bummer gets Maneda's 5-1, Ryu is this is 2-2. It's kind of hard to tell. This is 2-2, but either way, Maneda gets a win. He's 5-1. Ryu gets a loss. I believe he's now 2-2. Yeah, Maneda gets a win. He's now 5-1. He moves to 5-1 this season. Maneda gets a win. He moves to 5-1 on the season. Ryu gets a loss. He falls to 2-2 on the season, and Bummer gets save is 7th on the season, or 7th in the season. Or Maneda gets a win. He moves to 5-1 on the season. Ryu gets a loss. He falls to 2-2 on the season, and Bummer gets a save, his 7th of the season. And that save was a 3-inning save, or it was a 3-inning save, so 9-out save. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, which was a 1-out single in the 9th inning. So Richard scored the only run, or drove in the only run for the Blue Jays. Lau drove in 4 out of the 7 runs for the Snakes. Estudillo drove in 2, and then Renfroe, I think, drove in the other one, right? No, I might have done. Yeah, Renfroe. Yeah, Lau drove in 4, Renfroe drove in 1, and Estadio drove in 2. And the runs, Lau scored 2, Jones scored 1, Smith scored 2, Estadio and Zunino both scored 1. Doubles, Lau, Meadows, Zunino, and Smith. Home runs, Lau, RBIs, Lau 4. Now he has 21 in the season. Renfroe 1 is 6th of the season. Only 6th. And Estadio 2 is 5th of the season now. Alright, that's 4th and 5th. And then for Lau is 18, 19, 20, and 21st. And then round double play is Renfroe, Hanader, Jones. Stolen bases, Smith is set in the season. Maeda got the win, he's final 1, 6 innings. Final to save his 7th, 3 innings. And then for the Blue Jays, Ryu 6 in the 3rd at the loss. Ramiro an inning and 2/3, and then Bass an inning. Four runs, four earned runs for Ryu. 4 runs, 4 earned runs for Ryu. 3 runs, 3 earned runs for 4 runs, 4 earned runs for Ryu. 4 runs, 4 earned runs for Ryu. 3 runs, 3 earned runs for Ramiro, and then Bass only gave up a hit, and then Maeda 1 run, 1 earned run, and then Bummer, no runs, no earned runs, only gave up a hit. Seven runs and 16 hits, no errors for the Saints. 1 run. 7 runs and 16 hits, no errors for the Saints. 1 run. 7 runs on 16 hits, no. 7 runs and 16 hits, no errors for the Saints. 1 run on 8 hits, 1 error, which is by Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays. Brandon Lau is the player of the day. Should be. I mean, he was triple shy of the cycle. 3 for 5 with a home run, double, single, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Meadows at 3 for 5 with a double and 2 singles. Estadio, I think, went 1 for 4, I think, or 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run scored, or 2 for 4 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Yeah, Saints got 1 in the 5th, Blue Jays got 1 in the 6th. And then the Saints got 3 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th, and 1 in the 9th. So yeah, I'm not sure when that episode of the series will be, but it will be that 3rd and final game of that Yankee series, which is in New York, and it's in late May. So yeah, the next episode of the series, I'm not sure when it's gonna be, but it will be that 3rd and final game of that 3-2 series against the Yankees. In New York, and that series is like in late May, because right now this game was April 25th, 2021. So yeah, that's episode 2. Like I said, I'm not sure when it's gonna be, but it will be that 3rd and final game of that Yankee series, which is in New York, and in this game it is in late May. So I think now we're like 2 days back to them. I'm not exactly sure, but that'll be next episode. Not sure when. Like I said, like 2 times already. I'm not sure when it's gonna be in real life though. Let's be on this channel will be next episode of my MLB Show 29 postseason series. And yeah. Next episode of my Texas Rangers March to October series, I'm not sure when it's gonna be, but it's gonna be after I come back from Minnesota. It most likely will be between when I get back, or it'll be when I get back from Minnesota. It'll be after I get back from Minnesota and before I go to Montana, most likely. Alright, so and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys have a good Saturday and great weekend, and just great week because 4th of July right around the corner. Alright, so let's snowboard, hit up the like button. Subscribe if you have an entire mom, dad, grandmother, and ancestors, friends, and about these videos. And I'm gonna see you in episode number 21 of the Charger Saints Relocation franchise series. See you in episode number 21, and eat a lot of bacon and dose nights.